I think that if politicians looked after young people's interests a little bit more, maybe things would be a bit different.
We're hearing a lot more from Reform UK since that huge local election result. Top of the agenda, education. They want to overhaul the system. They think schools have become too woke and that they're teaching pupils to hate their country and to hate historical figures like this one over my right shoulder, Winston Churchill. They say he's been subject to a character assassination. So, will this be popular? And is it true? What do you think of Winston Churchill?
I don't have any thoughts on him, really.
Okay. Just that someone said today that kids these days are being taught to hate Winston Churchill in schools. What do you think of that?
School teacher.
Are you?
I'm a primary school teacher.
So what do you think of that?
That's awful.
And is it true?
Not as far as I'm aware. Not in my school, it's not.
What do you think of Winston Churchill, given that we're right next to the statue?
I don't know much about him. No. I don't think we're being taught to hate it. I think we're being taught to look at the negative side of what they did, but I don't think that hate. I think hatred is definitely a strong word for that.
No, I think he did have good ideas, and like a lot of the reason of how it is now is because of Winston Churchill, isn't it really?
Well, he led the country through a very difficult time, but I think maybe he's glamorised a little bit. I think if you look more into some of the things that he stood for beyond what happened with the war, it's not as pretty of a picture as they like to paint it.
What do you think about Winston Churchill?
I think it's quite cool. I think we were taught mostly good, and then when you come out of school you see the more negative.
Stuff online?
Yes, yeah, definitely.